Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pits of Motorcast. This is your host, Dave. I got online special guest, Nitro funny car driver, Shawn Bowen. How's it going, Shawn?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So, first question I got for you, Shawn, is how did you get involved in drag racing?
I started racing when I was 16 with my dad, and been doing it since.
So, when did you first start driving?
I started driving when I was 16.
Okay, what kind of cars did you start racing in?
The first car I drove was actually a dragster when like a supercar dragster went 888, 150 the second pass I made.
So, what'd you go into after that?
Then I didn't actually drive again until I did a few bracket races here and there, but I actually started driving until 21 when I started driving the alcohol dragster.
How long did you drive the alcohol dragster for?
Drove that until 2005, from 93 to 2005.
All right, then 2005, what'd you start driving?
Actually, 2006, we built our Nitro funny car. I've been driving that since.
Cool. So, what was it like getting behind the wheel for the first time in a Nitro funny car?
It was a different experience, as compared to the dragster, but it felt pretty natural, actually. It was pretty cool. The neatest part's putting the body down and getting to do the burn-on, the smoke rolling in the inside there a little bit, but it's pretty neat.
So now, the funny car, when you bought it, did it already have the name Violator on, or you picked that name?
No, the Violator is the original name from one of my dad's old drag books.
All right. So now, with the funny car, what's the quickest pass you've had with that funny car?
I went a 558, 264.
Yeah, what track was that at?
The 558 was down in Memphis. And then when we went 264, that was in Edmonton, Alberta.
Nice. So now, what are some of your favorite tracks to run on?
Oh, my favorite. One of them's Joliet. That's when I won my first national event in alcohol dragster. The first year open in 98. That's one of the favorite tracks. I would say one of the other ones is probably Maple Grove. That's a neat track to go to, all the trees and kind of in the mountains and everything.
All right. So now, when you take the funny car out, how many crew members do you have, and who are your crew members?
Our personal car, when we ran it, we had 6 guys. It was me, my dad Mike, my brother Scott, Steve Tomozik, Chuck Drath, Jason Joe Gutschel, and Matt Brimmer.
Okay, so now for the Violator funny car, are there any sponsors for that car?
No, we do it all out of our own pocket.
All right, so now when you started driving drag racing, who were some of the drivers that were inspirational to you out there?
Oh, wow. Probably my favorite guys back then was probably Don Prudhomme and probably him and Garlitz.
How about nowadays? You look up to anyone out there now?
A lot of guys in our class, yeah, the guys that are on top of the board all the time. I look up to them, like Jason Rupert and there's a ton of them. Mike McIntyre, all them guys I used to race with on the radio, and I got the Bucky Austins and stuff now. There's a lot of guys I look up to.
Now, when you're drag racing these days, is your family involved with you?
Oh yeah. My early days, and a lot of times it's just me, my mom and dad, and sometimes my wife, and then later years it's been me, my dad, my brother, mom and wife once in a while.
Now, throughout your drag racing career, Shawn, have you had any accidents or close accidents at all?
I've had a couple incidents with the wall, brushing up against it, but nothing major, no.
Now, when you're racing with other funny car drivers, do you ever get any advice from other drivers?
No, not really. Just, we just kind of all do our own thing out there, you know.
So when you get ready for a weekend of drag racing, what goes into preparation for you to get the car ready and get yourself ready?
The car I drive right now, actually the car is based out of New York. I drive for Michael Bartone. So we don't do much work on the car during it because I live in Michigan and we mainly do the maintenance at the track before it heads back to the shop. And then, whatever else is left to work on before the race, we usually do that the day before.
Now, do you have to get anything to get your mind into it?
Oh yeah, you always got to keep a straight head when you're driving. You know, I always try to picture myself winning the whole deal before we get in the car, and hopefully that works out most of the time.
Now, do you do only quarter mile racing, or you do eighth mile too?
The races we do are quarter mile.
Have you ever done any eighth mile?
Yeah, I've been just once. I raced eighth mile, and that was in Paducah, Kentucky.
So what's your preference? Quarter mile?
Yeah, quarter mile's the best. We drag racing should be.
So we'd never see you run at a funny car chaos and do eighth mile racing.
I'm sorry?
I said, so we'd probably never see you run at like one of those funny car chaos events, the eighth mile.
I haven't been in one of them yet, no. We don't actually have we actually sold our car, so like I say, I'm driving for Michael, and I have everything to build a car, we just haven't done it yet, and then Chris keeps messaging me to get my butt to them races. I just haven't quite made it yet.
So now, where do you get all your fire safety stuff from?
Most of my stuff's by Dennis Taylor.
So now, the car that you're currently driving, what kind of car? What make is the car?
It's a '69 Camaro body.
And what kind of engine?
It's got a Alan Johnson Nitro in it.
How big is the fuel pump?
21 gallons.
That's the Heritage size, right?
Yes. Yep. Yep, she's a Heritage legal car.
Yeah. Now, would you plan ever building another funny car for yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll eventually build another car. We just haven't, we've been racing with Michael and doing that deal, and we're putting together a car for another guy right now. It's kind of a 34-gallon pump deal, and we're also building a front engine top fuel car right now too.
Yeah, nice. So now, if anyone's listening to this interview right now and they're thinking about driving a Nitro funny car, what kind of advice would you give them?
Oh boy, I'd choose a funny car.
What was your answer?
I'd choose a funny car.
No, I said if someone's thinking about driving a Nitro funny car, what kind of advice would you give them?
If they're going to drive a funny car or buy one, I don't know. Just keep an open mind and think about what you wanted to do with it, and think about how much money you want to spend too, because there's a lot of money involved.
Oh yeah, Nitro's not cheap.
No, sure isn't.
So now, since you've been drag racing, Shawn, what would you consider to be some of the milestones of your drag racing career?
The first one was probably when I won my first national event in alcohol dragster. And then I won a division championship 1 year in alcohol dragster. That was cool. I'd say the major part is actually just racing with my family. That's probably the best part. That's an accomplishment there, I think, hanging out with my mom and dad all the time and my brother.
Yeah.
We got a few championships in the funny car for the Drag Race Online Challenge deal. We won that a few years, and I'm going to try to get a Heritage Championship hopefully soon. Right now we're leading the points, but you know how that goes.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to ask you a few fun questions. Then we'll finish up the interview here. If someone were to give you $200 million to build a new drag race track, where would you think about building a new track, and what kind of features would you want to put into a new track?
Oh, wow. Where would I build it? Well, I don't know where I'd build it, to be honest with you. Never really thought. Probably Michigan somewhere, close to home. I always loved Georgia when it was first built, kind of like the stadium style, like the green fields wrapping around the track. There would be something in that matter, I would think. Covered grandstands for the fans. It's a plus in the hot days.
Oh, yeah.
Like Bowling Green, maybe some Bowling Green on the weekend, I don't know, just to make it fan friendly, would be, something like that. I never really thought of anything like that. You put me on the spot.
maybe put in some extra activities for the kids in case they get bored up at the track.
Yeah, that's true.
Like maybe go-kart racing or something like that.
Go-kart, yeah, motocross, something, something in that line.
Then you got some people answer the question. They say they'd put like a oval track in there too.
Yeah, maybe. I've never really been a big-time oval fan or guy or nothing. I've only been to like 2 oval races my whole life, so maybe something like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe have some concerts every now and then.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe all around sport.
So, all right. So, Shawn, do you have any hobbies outside of drag racing?
Oh, a little of them. Like to go up north and ski, at that lake cottage and hang out with my boys. My boys play baseball, travel baseball, so I like hanging out with them at the baseball field and stuff like that. But that's about it, really.
No hunting or fishing, nothing like that?
No, I don't hunt or fish. Sometimes ski in the winter, but mountain bike every once in a while. Dirt bike every once in a while, but that's about it. Nothing major.
So how old are your boys?
My oldest son is 16. His name's Austin, and my youngest son is Dylan. He's 14.
So they like drag racing?
Yeah, they like drag racing. Yep.
None of them want to be a drag racing driver?
They kind of had the aspire, I think, a little bit, but I've offered to build them a junior dragster, but, they don't want to put in the work, so. No work, no dragster.
So now, since you've been driving funny cars when you started, have you ever had a greatest competitor of all time?
Greatest competitor of all time since I've been driving funny car? Oh, I can name a few of them. I could say Jason Rupert, I could say Paul Romine, John Hale. I've had a lot of good racers, a lot of good guys like that.
Have you ever raced Bobby Cottrell?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
my better every time racing.
Yeah.
Bobby's a good driver, and Bucky's got a fast car.
Oh yeah. That car's been winning all the events this year.
Yep, yep. Except for in Boise, they lost second round in Boise, but they definitely have a fast car. Actually, lost to them in Salt Lake City earlier this year.
It sucked that Bobby crashed his brand new alcohol funny car up.
Oh no, yeah, I seen that earlier noise. Yeah, it's a bummer. Glad he's okay though.
Yeah, that's the good thing that he's okay. Car can be replaced.
Exactly. That's just what I texted him too. So I'm glad you're okay. So the car can be replaced, bro.
Yep. It was a wild video though, seeing him flipping over and over.
Yeah, it made a hard right turn to the right off the bat. It almost looked like something maybe broke in the drivetrain or something.
Man. So now, throughout your career, have you won any trophies?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got 4 national event Wallies and amateur alcohol dragster. I've got a lot of divisional race trophies. A couple amateur Ironmans. So yeah, we got a few of them.
So now, Shawn, if you were able to do time traveling and go back in time, would you do anything differently?
Nope, not a thing.
All right, what's your favorite food to eat?
Favorite food?
Favorite food?
Favorite food, I guess, would probably be ice cream.
Really? Ice cream? All right.
That's one of my weaknesses.
What's your favorite beverage to drink?
I just drink water. Don't really have a favorite besides that.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, jeez. Not much of a movie goer, to be honest with you. If I was to pick one, it'd probably be Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah, it's a good movie, Adam Sandler. So now, what's your favorite music to listen to?
Rock.
Rock? Like what, classic rock or newer rock? What kind of rock?
Both. Probably more classic, but both of them.
Now, do you have a favorite band, Shawn?
Favorite band, probably Pink Floyd.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Pink Floyd.
I know.
Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, all that good classic stuff.
Yeah, all them ones like that, yep.
So now, if you weren't drag racing, what do you think you'd be doing?
No clue. I'm sure it'd be something motor involved, something somewhere. Some competitive involved. I'm a competitive person, so.
Alright. So now, what would you consider to be the fondest memory of your drag racing career?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Fondest memory? The fondest memory of my drag racing career. If I had to say, probably my first national event win.
Your first national event win? What track was that at, and when was it?
It was Joliet 98 in alcohol dragster.
Route 66.
Yep, first year it opened.
So now, how many more events do you have coming up this year?
With the funny car, we got 3 races left with the funny car.
Then where are they going to be at?
The next race is in Mission, British Columbia. And then we go to Boise, Idaho after that, and then the last race in Bakersfield.
Now, is that at the Hot Rod Reunion?
Yep.
So now, if people that are listening in right now want to find out your schedule, like what the dates are and all that? What's the best way for them to find out where you're going to be at?
Just go to the NitroAid.com site and click on specialty series and click on any movies, and they've got the rest of the schedule right on there.
Cool. Well, Shawn, I want to thank you very much for your time to do the interview tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, do you have any final words to say to anybody out there?
No, just thanks for the interview, and everybody go fast.
All right, one more question, Shawn. How important do you think it is for the kids to come out to watch drag racing?
I think it's important. The way drag racing is heading to, it kind of seems like it's kind of maybe getting a little less, maybe, But I think it's important to come up the track and experience, the sound and the sights and, feel all the, motor power going on the track and everything, so.
Yeah, but the kids are the future of drag racing.
Yes, they are.
It seems to be not as many kids these days as there used to be. Like interested in getting working on motors and stuff.
Yeah, it seems like the mechanical end of everything is mechanical aspect of that stuff seems like it's kind of fading away now, the younger generation don't seem to like that as much, I grew up, it's all it is, working on racing motors, but it doesn't seem like it's clicked that way anymore.
Yeah, now you got the video games and cell phones, and that's the generation now, man.
Yeah, it is.
If you get them away from the video game and watch drag racing, maybe they'll fall in love with drag racing.
There you go. That's what we need to have.
Yeah.
And I'm live, like a Fortnite game of drag racing.
Yeah. So now, when you get kids in the pit area, do you sit them in the funny cars?
Yeah, we sit them in the funny car. Every banner I get, I always try to greet them and shake the hand and ask them how their day's going, and kind of make them feel, down feeling sad when you go to races, and you just want to sit there and watch everything and talk to all your favorite drivers and stuff.
Yeah. It's nice to see a lot of junior directors out there these days.
Yeah, there are a lot of junior directors out there. I will say that, though. I know back in IHRA days we were racing, with them guys, there was a lot of junior directors at the track, to be honest with you.
Then the good thing about being in heritage nostalgia drag racing is it's easier to access to get to the pit area. To be able to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, walk right up there and come in the pit and hang out with us. We're more than happy to do that.
Yeah. So if anyone's listening, comes out to watch Shawn race, make sure you go up and talk to him in the pit area. He'll be happy to sign autographs, talk to you, all that stuff, right, Shawn?
We will.
Do you hand out hero cards, stuff like that too?
We don't have any with the Michael Bartone card yet, but yes, we still have some of that card, yes.
All right, cool. Well, Shawn, I want to thank you again for your taking time to do an interview tonight.
Hey, you guys have a good night too.
All right, we'll have you on again in the future.
All right, thanks. Look forward to it.
All right, have a good night.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.